Hey there, everybody. Recently, I've been getting a lot of requests to talk about abs. Everybody wants to learn about abs. How do you get your abs to show? How do I get a slimmer waist? How do I strengthen my abs? So today, my goal is to share with you my #1 workout for working on your abs and getting your abs to show. All right, you ready for this? All right, let's get started. Here we go. There it is. It's that simple, but not the answer that you probably wanted, but I'm sure it's an answer that you've heard before. So you can work on your abs every single day for the rest of your life and still never be able to see them or still never have a six-pack. You could have the strongest abs in the world, but if they're tucked underneath a layer of fat, there's no way that you're going to get them to show. So I know that we've heard this a million times. Nutrition, proper nutrition, and also having the proper workout program too, is basically the best way that you're going to ever get your abs to show, and it has a huge effect on it. But what you put in your mouth and the structures of your workout impact whether you can get those abs to show or not. So I know. It's not the answer that you wanted to hear, but this is usually what happens. So I see those people that do abs every single day, and I tell them, it's not going to do you any good if you don't have the proper nutrition. And then finally, something clicks in their mind. They start eating healthy for 2 or 3 days, and then they go back to their old habits because nutrition is boring. You don't see progress instantly, and because it could be discouraging because you don't see that progress instantly either. So what do? They go back to their old habits. You know what? Maybe I can overcome that nutrition if I work out more, if I work out longer, or if I work on my abs every single day. I'm going to do my abs twice a day, and that just simply does not happen. Have you ever seen that person who has abs, and they you go up and ask them, oh yeah, so what do you do for your workouts? And they say, working out. I don't even work out, but they just naturally have those abs. The reason why is because of two things. One, it could be from genetics, that they just have their abs showing, and it could run in the family. Or the second thing is because they've been eating so healthy for such a long time that they just show they have a lower body fat percentage, and that's how their abs are showing. It's not because their abs are strong, and if they're not doing abs every day or they're not doing any exercise at all, it's because they just naturally have a lower body fat. So rather than trying to attack your abs, try to attack the real problem, which is your body fat. And how you do that, like I said earlier, is through nutrition and having the proper workout regimen too. So listen, I understand. I've been through this before too. And I've been that person too that, growing up in college, everybody wants to have a six-pack. They want to show off to their friends. They want to show off for girls or whatever it might be. So trust me, I've been through it too. And I had the same mindset. I did abs every single day, sometimes even twice a day. And I didn't see any results. But what I did get from doing that is 3 things. I had lumbar lordosis. I had tight, overactive hip flexors that were too strong, and I have crippling back pain. And then I guess a 4th thing, no six-pack is what I had too. So it wasn't until I started really targeting fat loss through how I eat and how I structure my workouts that I was finally able to get the six-pack that I've always wanted. And the kicker is, I really only work on abs maybe once or twice a week directly, but I'm getting a lot of core training in through the exercises that I pick through my workouts and the exercises that we program here at Summers Fitness. The second thing is it doesn't happen overnight. So, you could do it for a week. This is what happens too. A lot of people will do it for a week or 2 weeks or maybe even 2 months, but they don't see the progress that they want, so they give up and they go back to their old habits. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't happen overnight. You truly don't see the effects of clean eating and targeting fat loss in your workouts right away. In fact, you might not even see it in 3 weeks. You might not even see it in 3 months. But as long as you are consistent and you stick with it, I could guarantee you that you're going to see results over time. And slow progress is better than no progress. And a lot of times when it happens nice and slow, you're able to keep it off and you're able to maintain it a lot better. So it's all about consistency. And not only will you start to feel better in your own skin, but you're going to have more confidence, you're going to have more energy, you're going to feel better, you're going to have a natural glow to you. When you fill in those nutrition gaps and you have the proper nutrition, there's so many benefits of it. And the same with in having a workout program that includes everything. So now I know that you started watching this video because you wanted some action steps that you can take right now. You wanted an ab workout that you can do right now. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do, 3 steps that you can take right now, right this second, to work on those goals of showing your abs or slimming down your waist and that kind of stuff. So the first one is have a well-balanced, not only a nutrition plan, but have a well-balanced workout program that targets a bunch of different things: fat loss and metabolism, strength, hypertrophy, mobility, functionality, and core training all in one. And that's something here at Summers Fitness that we can help you with. In fact, that's how we program all of our programs here, is with all of those things in mind and not lacking in one area or the other. And a lot of times you're actually working on your core from doing functional movement. So like I said, you can actually work on your core without specifically targeting your abs through ab exercises, but through functional movements instead. Hypertrophy, or otherwise known as gaining muscle, can really help you burn fat more efficiently at rest and throughout your workouts. And mobility, that's another thing that gets missed out on a lot of times. Can really help you get the most out of your workouts and the proper recovery too. Now the second step that you can take is to start eating slowly. So if nutrition is one of the areas that you really struggle with, this is one of the top tips that you can do nutritionally that can make an instant impact. Eating slowly does a couple things for you. When you slow down your eating, your body's hormones have an easier time catching up, and you actually feel full a lot quicker, and your body recognizes that it's full a lot quicker. And this can lead to not as much, overeating and better food decisions in the long run. When you slow down your eating, you really get to taste your food. A lot of times when we're having, we'll say like a Reese's cup, for instance, we eat it so fast, it's gone, we're not satisfied or anything. And you taste like a little bit of it, you get that taste and you want more. When you slow down your eating, I bet you if you slowly eat a Reese's cup and take 20 bites out of it or 20 chews out of it, you're not going to enjoy it nearly as much either. So you're going to probably make a better food option. And also your body will have a much better time digesting the food, the more that it's chewed up and the smaller that the bites are too. So there's many benefits that come from eating slowly, and that's one of my top nutrition tips for you. The third thing is to eat more minimally processed whole foods. So your body recognizes these foods a lot better, and you're able to digest them a lot easier too, and use the nutrients a lot more efficiently. These foods typically satisfy your hunger more and much quicker, and they keep you full longer and more efficiently too. These foods also aren't stripped of their nutrients, just like the processed foods are, and they have less additives, so your body will thank you for that later. So those are my 3 tips that you can take right now to start working on your 6-pack. And I know it's not the answer that you were necessarily wanting or necessarily were thinking of, but I think in the long run, if you take those 3 tips, and then once you master those habits, move on to another habit, which might be, adding in some water, getting more sleep, whatever it might be, and all that stuff comes together, and before you know it, you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're feeling good in your body. But I'm here to tell you, targeting your abs or doing ab exercises 30 minutes a day, every single day, is only going to lead to more issues, and you can't actually target the fat in that area unless you target your entire body as a whole. So I'm going to leave you off with this little demonstration. I've got my Fitbit on right now. I'm going to go ahead and go to exercise, and I'm going to set my watch, and we're going to see how many calories I can burn with 50 bicycle crunches. So for a lot of people, 50 bicycle crunches would be pretty challenging. And you think, we're working on our abs, this is going to work on our 6-pack. So my workout just started. Let's go ahead and do 50 bicycle crunches. So you can count in your head if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and do these. And a good tip with bicycle crunches too is to reach up with your shoulder and have your hands on the side of your head so that you're not pulling on your neck so much. And try to get your shoulder blade up off the ground. I lost track of how many I'm at. Imagine I'm probably at like 25 or 30. So let's go for 20 more. All right, almost there. Almost there. Feel the burn. All right, so I believe that's around 50. So let's see how many calories I just burned from doing 50 bicycle crunches, all right? Let's see here. Can you see that up at the top? 6. 50 bicycle crunches burned me 6 calories. You know what you have to eat or drink to get 6 calories or to gain it back? I'm sure if you drink like a seltzer water, that will be the amount of calories that I just burned. Now, conversely, what if I did renegade rows? Push up, row, row. I bet you if I did 50 of those, the calorie count would be way up there, because that's a compound move. It works on many different muscle groups. So we get that hypertrophy, we get that strength, and it's also working on our core at the same time. So keep that in mind as you're doing your ab workouts every single day. You might be doing those ab workouts, and by the end of it, you might burn 20, 30 calories out of all of it. So is that really benefiting you, or is it hurting you more by making your hip flexors so tight, by making your lower back so tight? And also, if you're really trying to build strength in your abs, let's say I'm doing weighted sit-ups, that's actually working on hypertrophy, muscle gain in those abs, and your belly might pop out a little bit too. So keep that in mind as you guys are going through your workouts. And if you need help, if you need some more guidance when it comes to, you know, getting your abs to show more or slimming down or anything like that, we're here to help you. We've got plenty of different ways that we can help you do that and get to those goals. So please reach on out. I would love to help, and hopefully that sticks in your mind as you're going through your workouts. All right, talk to you next time. Thank you.